Hey folks, so this is another smartphone review. This time, this is the Infinix Zero 08, the Infinix Zero 08, and I know that may be hard to see because the box is so shiny. I'll try to have it focus. It's a shiny box that it comes in, and somewhere here I have the actual phone. This is the Infinix Zero 08. And I'll tell you more about it in a second. This is the box it comes in, and when we open the box, and bear with me, it's a bit tight. Here we go. In the box, the phone came in this tray. Came with a screen protector that I'm not using. I just don't really like them. Came with a black sort of paper pouch with the manuals and this little SIM card. I don't know if you can see it. If it shows up well, this SIM card tool that punches out the SIM tray. That actually, this phone actually holds two SIM cards. It's dual SIM and an SD card. Comes with headphones, earphones with the mic. Comes with the USB cable. Also, my version came with, and they all come with an AC adapter, but as you can see here, mine came with the European plug and not the US plug, which is okay because I have adapters I can have for that, or I just plug the USB cable into, a regular USB 5-volt adapter, no problem. So we'll dispense with that because that's all that comes with the phone. We'll put the box aside, and I'll talk a little bit about the phone. So let me say, first of all, I really like this phone. It comes also, I should mention, with a case. I won't take it all the way off, but there's a sort of, let me see if I can get this off easily. Plastic, as you can see here, see-through plastic case that comes with it. And I would suspect that is there because the back of the phone is plastic, so to speak. But it is a sleek phone. It is light. It has a massive screen, 6.8-inch screen that goes from top to bottom. The two cameras, I'm not sure if you can see them on the front. Resolution is great. And I'll turn it off here for a second so you can see. It comes with three options to log in. It has a fingerprint sensor. As you can see, they turned it on at the side here, where there's a fingerprint sensor and an on-off button. It functions as both, and a volume up, volume down switch, some buttons. And the other side comes with the tray for the SIM card. I mean, this light may be a little too bright, and I apologize, but that comes with the tray for the SIM card. I'm not sure if you can see that. I think that's better there. I'm trying out a different light tonight with my with a system I rigged up, so I'm sorry if it's not perfect, but there's a bunch of samples that I'm using for this to put this together. It's very responsive. It's very responsive. It's very responsive. Also has Wi-Fi calling. The screen is great. There's a game on here. I'm not much of a gamer, but let me see here. You can see the quality of that's a game. And you can see the quality of the graphics. It's really good. I really like the camera. I'm going to post one of the pictures I took that was taken when I was stopped at a light, maybe 20 feet from a park, and I took the picture sitting in the driver's seat at park through the passenger window, and it took a pretty amazing picture. And I like the AI cam that tells you what's in the frame, so it actually said trees or plants as you were focusing on your subject. Here's some of the specs, and I'll read them for you. The battery, of course, is not detachable. 128 gig of RAM. Operating system is Android 10. And as I mentioned before, it has the fingerprint sensor. It also has a face face recognition sensor, and it has the, and I'll close again, it has the, if I can do this, the Z pattern, where you can run your Z pattern to unlock the phone. Standby time, as it says here, 200 hours. Two front cameras, as I showed you before. The rear camera is 64 megapixels, and the camera sensor in the rear is the Sony IMX686. The battery capacity is a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, and it does have adaptive fast charging, and I can tell you it charges pretty fast. Bluetooth 5.0, capacitive screen, languages that are built into the phone: English, Russian, French, Spanish, Polish, Portuguese, Turkish, Arabic, and Ukrainian. No digital zoom. Resolution is 2460 by 1080. And there's 4 cameras on the back. The front camera is 48 megapixels. The back is 64 megapixels. Does not have wireless charging. I'm sorry about that. Would have liked that. Display size, as I said, is 6.8 inches. Okay. It has a headphone jack, 3.5 millimeter standard. The cellular is GSM, WCD, MA, and LTE. The CPU model is the MTK model Helio G90T. Wi-Fi is 802.11bg and 802.11a. Video recording resolution 4K at 2160p, 30 frames per second, and HD at 1080p, 60 frames per second. It does have optical stabilization, but no NFC. It does have, as I mentioned before, the dual SIM slot with a dedicated memory slot as well for a micro SD card. Screen refresh rate is 90 Hertz. 8 gig of RAM, has Google Play, and supports the 4G network and earlier, so no 5G. I really do like this phone. I've been using it every day. It's responsive. Here's a few things about it, because I've been saying a lot of positive things. There's 1 or 2 things I don't like. Let me speak on one particularly. It has what I call force feedback. It has a feedback keyboard that you turn on the function and you feel the feedback of the keys. The last smartphone, Android smartphone that I reviewed, the feedback was amazing. This phone, I've only felt it a few times because most of the time it doesn't work. I don't get that feedback. I'm still able to type properly in the whole nine, but I like that feedback. I like that interaction with the screen. This is not, I wouldn't even say it's 50-50. It's probably a little less than that. Maybe 30% of the time you actually get the feedback, which is strange. I've tried restarting the phone, etc. No. But otherwise, a good phone, Bluetooth 5.0, very fast in the game that I played, very fast in screen response. If you see here, opening apps, see how quick that was. It's a pretty powerful phone. I didn't shoot much video with it, but I may get to do that before I complete writing the review. But know that it shoots photos and video very well. I've used the video, so my video test has been things like Marco Polo and Zoom, and everyone, both the people looking at me and what I see, love the resolution. So I can tell you that much. I'm still trying to find out from the company what the waterproof rating is, because when I read online, I saw mixed information, and I couldn't really tell, and it wasn't listed in the specifications. Otherwise, I think anyone who gets this phone for the price, it's around, depending on which websites you go, but it's a little over $200. I think it's quite worth it. The power, the speed, decent phone. Hasn't failed me yet. And if you want to see all the details on it and a little bit more of my comments and my thoughts, check out the-gadgeteer.com, and you'll see the entire review. This is the, again, Infinix 08 smartphone. Thanks.